So we're going to go over some quick basics for how to do an acid-base titration to determine the concentration of an unknown acid. So what we're going to be using today, we have our 0.5 molar sodium hydroxide solution. So for our base, we know the concentration. It is 0.5 molar of the NaOH. Then we have our acid, of which the concentration is unknown. We're going to have some distilled water and our acid-base indicator, phenolphthalein, which in an acid has no color or is colorless, but with a base, it's fuchsia, or like a really hot pink. Alright, once we have that, based on your lab procedures, you're going to add 10 drops of the acid to your 125 milliliter flask. Then you're going to add 10 drops of water to the same flask, followed by 2 drops of your phenolphthalein acid-base indicator. And now we're ready to start the titration. So with the titration, you're going to want to add 1 drop at a time and then mix really carefully to get an accurate count of how many milliliters of sodium hydroxide it takes to take this acidic solution and make it just barely basic, or in other words, when the phenolphthalein goes from colorless to slightly pink. And so let's watch a sped up version of a titration. So we're going to go ahead and add the drops one at a time. You'll want to spend a lot more time shaking and making sure it's mixed, but we've sped this up. And you'll notice each drop, it is barely starting to turn pink. You want to carefully add drops until that pink color finally holds. And there we go. You wouldn't want to go a drop past that. That's the color we're looking for to indicate that we now have moved from an acidic solution to a basic solution.